Hi, so I'm jumping on today for the second part of a three-part series for Meal Planning 101. If you are new to following me, my name is Megan and I am Flux Nourishment on Instagram and Facebook. So I'm going to jump right in today. This is all about, if we could title this video, it would be called Cook Once, Eat Twice or More. So this concept came to me when I was visiting DC last October. There is a restaurant called Beefsteak Veggies, and it's essentially assembly line just like Chipotle or even Subway or any place like that. You choose your palooza of veggies, and then you choose your grain, and then you choose a sauce and some crunchy toppings. And so it's as simple as that. They steam the veggies in like a basket, and then they already have the rice cooked, and then you choose a spicy sauce or a mild sauce or a creamy sauce or a vinaigrette sauce, and that makes your meal. And it's just incredibly genius, and I was doing that to an extent, but it really boiled down to me, okay, this makes life so much easier because you can customize it to exactly your family's needs. So this is my kind of my schedule or my rundown of how I make this happen. At night, the night before, and sometimes even the morning of, I will put my beans and my grains to soak. And if I'm going to make some sort of nut-based sauce, I'm going to also soak my nuts. So this is generally cashews that are going to get soaked. So the morning of, when I get up and I'm making the girls' breakfast, I am going to start my beans starting to cook. So this is cooked from dry. And you can pick up dry beans at essentially any grocery store, but also Thrive Market, my go-to, has some great dried beans that you can get in bags for pretty inexpensively. So you're going to cook those beans. I guess it's like depends on which bean it is, but it's going to be between an hour and 2 hours that they're going to cook on low in a pot. You can also do it in a crock pot. I don't have a crock pot, but you can also cook beans from dry in a crock pot. Then my second step is going to be around lunch. So this is where I'm going to make my grains. And this is assuming that I don't already have beans or grains already in the refrigerator to use. So brown rice has already soaked. It's going to be more easily digested because it's soaked, and it's also going to cook faster. So the soaked rice is going to take between 35 and 40 minutes depending on how much rice you're using. Then at dinner time or closer to dinner time, I'm going to make some sort of sauce. So just to kind of give you some suggestions or some things that I use, some condiments that I use a lot in my kitchen. Hummus is very versatile. You can make it heart healthy without putting the tahini in it or any added oil. It still tastes really great. Salsa is another wonderful option. There's some great pre-made salsas. I love Whole Foods for that. They have some really wonderful pre-packaged salsas. And cashew cream, I'm sure if you guys have been following me for very long, you know that I use the heck out of some cashew cream. And lemon tahini dressing is another great option. And again, you can leave out the tahini and still create a similar flavor. And then finally would be, balsamic vinaigrette. I use a lot of balsamic vinaigrette. And an Asian dipping sauce. It's almond butter and sesame oil, and it makes great for dipping spring rolls, but also on top of your grain and veggie bowl. So I think that is a wrap for today, simplifying your life. You can make some really versatile bowls that way. The kids like them without the sauces or with the sauces. Again, it can just be customized to what your family really enjoys. All right, thanks.